Ready to transform your health? This holistic nutrition guide is here to revolutionize your wellness rituals and routines. Did you know? Welcome to your complete moon cycle aligned holistic nutrition guide. I'm your host, Lynnea Marie Gillingham. I'm a certified nutritionist, personal trainer, and hypnotherapist with over 15 years of experience in the health, fitness, and coaching industry. And today I'm sharing with you my exact signature nutrition system, and I'm sharing it all with you. So grab a pen and let's dive in. Here is what you can expect throughout today's workshop. We're going to first talk about the difference between holistic wellness and holistic nutrition. I'm going to share the biggest mistakes we make as women when it comes to our nutrition. I'm going to share with you the 4 pillars of holistic nutrition and how you can align them with the moon cycle to make your own custom nutrition program that is completely intuitive and designed for you. And then practical tips to craft your own intuitive holistic nutrition program. When I first started training as a holistic health coach and nutritionist, I pondered the meaning of holistic. I wanted to know what the real intention of healing our body, mind, and soul really was. So I like to think of holistic wellness like Maslow's hierarchy of needs. At the base of the pyramid is our need for physiological health and radiance and energy. Once our physiological needs are met, we can move up the pyramid of life and we can focus on creating love and belonging inside of our relationships, excelling in our careers and finding our purpose and reaching fulfillment and self-satisfaction. Holistic nutrition is an aspect of holistic wellness. So today we'll focus on holistic nutrition. Holistic nutrition zooms in. It focuses on every single body system, every single body organ, and every hormone, and thinking of the body as this beautiful whole, and every piece needs to work together in an interconnected way in order for us to thrive, similar to a symphony. Your body wants to play a beautiful song, and every organ is involved in creating that song, and every organ relies on the other organ in order to create its music. So holistic nutrition is so vast and so in-depth, and when I first started learning about it, I felt so overwhelmed, and I know that a lot of us feel overwhelmed. We're bombarded with so much information on Instagram and TikTok about different pieces of holistic nutrition. We want our liver health, we want our gut health, we want all of these different things, and this program, this guide, the system that I'm sharing with you here today is going to make it so much easier and so much more fun and make it really simple. But you are going to get a lot of information today, so I want you to make sure, I think I already mentioned this, but make sure to grab a journal and a pen. Did you know that over 80% of women experience hormone imbalances at some point during their lives? As women, we just weren't taught how to take care of our unique body and her unique rhythms. And that's exactly what this holistic nutrition guide, aligned with the moon cycle, not the menstrual cycle, but the actual moon cycle, is going to do for you. It's going to help you to restore balance naturally. I'd like to outline some of the mistakes we make as women when it comes to our nutrition routine. I know I've made all of these mistakes as a young personal trainer and fitness model. Here is everything I did wrong. I followed cookie cutter diets. I didn't follow my intuition when it came to food. I would eat the same thing every single day for months on end. Even if I was gagging on the tuna, I would still eat it because that's what was in my nutrition plan. And I had a lot of guilt around going off of that plan. So I would punish myself. If I overate one day, the next day I would go into a frenzy of cardio and under eating. And it was this horrible cycle. No matter how good I looked on the outside, I was basically starving on the inside. My menstrual cycle was irregular. My emotions were all over the place. And walking into the gym every day, I felt heavy and tired and horrible. I was supposed to be a fitness model, but I felt horrible. And I've watched so many of my friends and so many of my clients fall into this trap of toxic nutrition patterns. So what are some of those unhealthy habits that you've formed when it comes to nutrition? I want you to just write them down. And then I want you to draw a big old X through that outdated list, because as I said in the beginning, we are going to revolutionize the way you see nutrition. Nutrition gets to be fun. It gets to be intuitive and feminine, and it gets to feel really good. It gets to be the highest form of self-care and medicine. About 6 months into getting my holistic nutrition diploma, I recognized a pattern. I realized that there were 4 main body systems, or all of the organs could be summed up into 4 main groups. And I also recognized that these groups, these organs, had a rhythm, and they succinctly relied on the functioning of the other organ in order to fully thrive. At the same time, it was 2018, it was the fall, and one evening I was feeling overwhelmed by all of these systems and all of these aspects that I needed to nourish. And I wanted a program, I wanted a plan and a system where I could easily integrate all of them. I was looking up at the full moon, and it dawned on me that there were also 4 main moon phases. And through time, I started to study those moon phases and the energy of those phases and how they aligned directly with those 4 main body systems down. So during the new moon week, we focus on gut health. During the waxing moon week, our focus is musculoskeletal health. During the full moon week, our focus is blood and circulatory system health. And during the 4th week, our focus is detoxification, and our hormones and our nervous system are being balanced and restored and harmonized all throughout the moon cycle. You're probably thinking, wait, I need more. What do you mean the moon phases? What moon phases? When are the moon phases? And if you have those questions, then stick with me. I'm going to explain in detail. Here's practical tips on how to use this program. So if you grab your calendar and you see each moon phase, you want to notice that that moon phase actually begins 3 or 4 days before the actual new moon and 3 or 4 days after the new moon. So each of the 4 main phases of the moon cycle align to being about a week each. So you'll want to decide when your week is. Does your new moon week run from Saturday to Saturday? Does your new moon week run from Sunday to Sunday? It's going to take you practicing and getting in alignment with the rhythm to notice the intuition of your body. And as you do that, you'll start to notice when your body wants to shift into the next cycle, into the next phase, and when your body is calling for it. You'll start to feel so natural and just so beautiful and almost instinctual. I want to say instinctual, but I don't know if that's a word. Intuitive. And write this down. So let's jump in. The starting point of the cycle is the new moon. It's like the base of the pyramid. And at the base of the pyramid of holistic nutrition is our gut health and our hormone health. So during the new moon week, our intention, our focus, our goal is gut health. There's been research done from Harvard Medical School that suggests that the gut microbiome plays a role in bone density and strength. A well-balanced gut microbiome supports nutrient absorption, energy production, and immune function, all crucial for muscle repair and growth, which we're going to focus on next week with the waxing moon. Gut conditions, even minor ones like diarrhea, can hinder nutrient absorption and negatively impact our muscles. Here are some foods to focus on including in your diet during the new moon week in order to improve your gut health. You're going to want to focus on probiotic and prebiotic-rich foods. Probiotic-rich foods are things like kimchi, sauerkraut, kombucha, and yogurt. Prebiotic-rich foods are things like beans and legumes, whole grains like oats and wheats, vegetables and fruits like onions, asparagus, seaweed, and bananas. So diversity in your diet will support a healthy gut microbiome. microbiome, which supports muscle and bone strength, our intention for the next phase. The second phase of this program, week 2, is the waxing moon. As the moon is growing, so are we. So naturally, our focus this week is musculoskeletal strength. And musculoskeletal strength is very important for our next phase, which is the circulatory system. And here is why. So inside every muscle cell, we have something called mitochondria. Mitochondria are these microscopic structures that are like our cells' power plants. And they work continuously to convert nutrients into usable energy. They're like little engines that keep our body running smoothly. But why should we care about these tiny little energy cells? Well, our heart relies on strong muscles to do its job. When we exercise, our muscles contract, pushing blood back to the heart through the veins. And strong muscles means better blood flow, which keeps our circulatory system humming along. And that's the focus of our next phase, the circulatory system. So here are a few specific things to focus on during the waxing moon week in order to strengthen your musculoskeletal system. Of course, weightlifting and strength training, including vegetables that are high in vitamin C, like Brussels sprouts and peppers, and fruits like mangoes. Consuming calcium-rich foods like milk and yogurt and dark leafy greens and fortified plant-based milks, including protein-rich foods like fish, poultry, nuts and seeds and whole grains, and of course omega-3 fatty acids and magnesium, which all contribute to overall bone health. Our third phase is the full moon phase, where we are going to focus on activating our circulatory system with the energy of the full moon. Our circulatory system plays a huge role in our health. It's the transportation system of the body. It's the highway of the body. Our blood, our circulatory system delivers nutrients and minerals and gases to our cells, ensuring every organ is functioning optimally. Our blood serves as a primary method of eliminating waste and metabolic byproducts from our cells, tissues, and organs, maintaining our body's cleanliness and efficiency. So it's essential to recognize the significance of maintaining a healthy circulatory system that benefits the health of our kidneys, lymphatic system, and liver, which we will focus on in our fourth and final week. Because here are the foods that will help improve your cardiovascular function. Dark leafy greens like spinach, kale, Swiss chard, and beets. Foods that are rich in nitrates, which promote vasodilation and enhance blood flow. These foods also provide essential vitamins and minerals that support our overall health. Salmon and fatty fish. Foods that are high in omega-3 fatty acids that reduce blood clotting and improve circulation. Berries, blueberries, strawberries, raspberries contain flavonoids that enhance blood vessel function, reduce oxidative stress, and protect against cardiovascular disease. And garlic. Garlic has a natural blood thinning property and helps lower your blood pressure. It also supports healthy cholesterol levels and reduces the risk of arterial plaque buildup. We are at the fourth and final part of the cycle of the waning moon, where we are going to focus on detoxification, releasing what is no longer needed from the body and the mind. But in today's workshop, we are focusing on nutrition. So your main detoxification organs include the kidneys and the liver and your lymphatic system. These organs all work together to create detoxification. Your body has two detoxification phases. Phase 1, which is like the activation phase, and phase 2, which is the movement phase, and both phases require different nutrients. So here are the foods that you can focus on during the waning moon week, that fourth and final week of the cycle before we begin again at the new moon with supporting our gut health. Here are the foods you can focus on this week, the waning moon week. You're going to want to focus on veggies that contain sulfur, veggies like broccoli and kale and cabbage. When you eat these foods, they break down into active substances that support detoxification. You can support your liver with things like lime and lemon, and you can also include things like bok choy, arugula, cauliflower, and radishes. Supporting your lymphatic system is also very important this week, and that is going to really move things through your body. So things like chia seeds and cranberries, flax seeds, avocados are great during the waning moon week. Here's how to apply this in a really simple way to your everyday plan. You're going to want to grab a journal and a calendar and just start to track and ask your body each of the 4 main phases. What food would I like this week? What food am I craving? What vitamin or supplement feels like it would be supportive? You can go back into what we've discussed earlier in this video through each phase and just pick some of the suggestions that feel good for you. That's what this is all about. It's picking food that feels fun and good and nourishing for you. Monarch Nutrition functions around the science of the rotational diet. The rotational diet is like a food dance. It means you switch foods and goals regularly, making sure that your body is taken care of in a holistic and whole way. When we rotate foods, we not only keep things interesting, but we prevent food sensitivities and food allergies. And by switching it up and offering our body a variety of nutrients, we make sure that our body has everything she needs to thrive. So thank you so much for joining me on this journey to holistic wellness and radiance. Please remember to hit the like, subscribe, and the share button because I have so many more holistic nutrition and holistic wellness tips and tools coming for you. And you are ready to take your nutrition to the next level, and you are wanting everything that I went over in this workshop in a beautiful package done for you guys that you can print off and have in the kitchen, then I have something special for you. For just $37, you can purchase my complete done-for-you guide, which includes meal plans, shopping lists, strategies, and delicious recipes, all designed to align with the moon cycle and support your holistic wellness. When you purchase, you'll be taken immediately to a page where you will receive your first training on how to use the system, plus a special perfect health, happiness, and weight loss hypnosis created just for you to integrate with your higher self-image of health and healing. So click the link in the description below to get started and try.